Oh,
Damn.
man.
This
Hey,
whole
we're unmuted.
entire time we were talking and we were muted.
Yeah.
What would we do without you, Brad? I mean, really.
Thanks, Brad. But no, what I was saying, Brad, is your wheels are in those boxes that we just showed. So
Thanks, son.
it's a good thing because we weren't talking about anything anyway. We were literally just small talking.
Right.
Try to get going. But I just realized to put a capital U on the guys there.
Hey,
So,
guys.
hey, guys. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. And we're going to kind of wait until some people kind of trickle in here. I know it takes a while. There's a weird delay. It's like a 30-second delay for the live stream to where I can see. So like if I say something, it's 30 minutes to you guys, or 30
Right.
minutes, 30 seconds to you guys. And then, the comments come after that. So
Does this show how many people are in?
yeah,
Okay.
currently.
Well, I can't see because your big
You
old
can't-
cup. There you
I'll
go.
move my
Your
cup.
big old cup was in the way. Cool.
Maybe you guys can help us solve this. We were talking
What's
about,
that?
I'm addicted to Diet Pepsi.
And I
that's
don't
what we
like
were talking
diet.
about. He doesn't like diet, but because he first mistaked it for Diet Coke. And no.
He was like, no, it's his Pepsi. And
No.
he's like, he doesn't taste the diet. I'm like, how do you not taste the
Diet
diet?
Pepsi doesn't taste diet. Diet Coke tastes diet.
What about Diet Mountain Dew?
Diet Mountain Dew is death.
That's really nasty, actually.
Yeah, it is pretty nasty.
But whatever.
Josh got messed up the other day at lunch because they changed the labels.
It looks so much similar.
It looks so similar. Like you can barely tell it's diet. Josh sits down his cup and he's like, "Oh, these sons of bitches." He's like,
Yeah.
"It's diet."
Right.
It's like
really
real
small.
Yeah,
It's really small. So
they got him.
yep. That would have got me too. I've done that before.
Yeah, sucks. What are you working on today? What were you working on today?
I was working on the NSX review video actually, and that should be out. Look for that Saturday morning. We're trying to do a premiere for that. So
That's gonna be cool.
I'm gonna hopefully finalize that tomorrow. So that was pretty cool. And
We
I
were
think
out ripping in that too.
dude, that thing is so sick, man. You would not think it would sound like that. Like I'm not bashing Honda at all, but it sounded really good for NSX, man. It's nuts. I didn't drive it, so I don't really know the experience on that. What do you think?
I imagine it would feel faster in the passenger seat.
A little bit. You're right. Yeah, it usually does.
Because it feels a little sketchier that way. You're not in control of it. So.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like the NSX. I don't know if I talked about it in the review, but it doesn't feel torquey fast. It doesn't feel boost fast, but it just feels it's very linear power.
It's
so
definitely
it's
different.
Like, when you get on the gas, that same amount of throttle that you give it is the same feeling you're going to get all the way through the revs. You feel the VTEC kick in, which is weird to even talk about, but yeah, you do feel that kick in. So you get a little bit of like boost, but it just feels free. It wants to go forward and it really likes to turn. Mm-hmm. So, Brad, I wish I could fit in an NSX. Yeah, dude, I can barely fit in an NSX. And I'm 5'8", 5'9", 190 pounds.
Yeah.
It's tight. Chris doesn't like him because he can't fit in him. Like he's so salty. All right, so let's hop on in here.
All right.
And the topic of today, guys, is events. We have 2 events planned here at the shop, and there's a couple things we want to talk about with that too, and we'll get your input on that. But we also want to hear throughout the evening, and I'll probably have to state this a few times through the podcast because people coming in and out. But we want to know what events you'd like us to do here at the shop. If you're in this area, within 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, because we've had people come from 7, 8 hours. But what events you'd like us to hold here? If there's any events, on the East Coast that you'd like us to come to. We don't really do that, because
we don't really ask what you guys really want.
Yeah. I mean,
we kind of just do what we think is best and what's cool. Yeah. So we're just trying to, figure out what you guys like,
Yeah, I mean, it's hard enough for us to even get to a local car show.
Yeah.
But, like we've done Springfest in the past.
Yeah. Which is pretty fun. That worked out pretty well.
It's cool, and it's a good way to network with you guys and promote what we're doing here. I mean, we've talked about it, for in the past where we've kind of transitioned from being strictly a vehicle importer to now we're doing full builds and
Hmm.
a lot of custom work over the last year or so. So we kind of want to I don't know, kind of get out there. Obviously, we'd have to pick and choose, and it'd have to be the
Yeah.
perfect fit.
Right, exactly. So I guess we should start by talking about one of our main events we were talking about planning, which is coming up. We're planning for next month.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
So
we mentioned it last podcast. I don't think we've mentioned it on the vlog.
no.
And if you follow us on Instagram, I think we've talked about it there in one of the stories.
Yes.
But we are going to be holding the first ever Traver Motorsports Dyno Day here at the shop.
Slash car show.
Slash car show. Yeah, it's gonna
Yep.
be cool. It's basically gonna be very limited because there's only, I mean, it takes a certain amount of time to get a car on and off the dyno. So that is going to the spots are going to fill up quick on that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's, what did Chris say, $50?
I was gonna ask you about that. I
can't remember. I think it's
Yeah.
$50.
We're gonna finalize that though. We're probably gonna have
$50.
make an event and have it out there so everybody
Yeah.
can see what the actual details are.
We're finalizing the finalizing the details basically, but I think it's gonna be $50 and you get 2 pools, and I think there's gonna be a little bit of a kind of like a
bet type
a
of
little
deal.
kind of bet thing going on,
Which would be fun.
not
I mean,
really
$50 you gotta understand is not bad for 2 pools,
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
really
even if you
not.
just want to get a baseline on your car,
Like, yeah,
that's
exactly.
like super
Bring your
cheap.
build car and just bring it here and we'll slap it on there,
Yeah. So I mean, obviously that's going to be open to the public. We'll have to do some things, I'm sure, with
What?
all of this, but Virginia's opening back up and we're
Oh
scheduling
yeah,
this
yeah, the COVID.
To work around some of that stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. We missed our spring open house, which is the biggest one that we do every year.
It's crazy.
Um
Dang you, COVID-19.
Man, we had so much stuff lined up for that.
Yeah, and the dyno was like the big deal breaker for us
Yeah.
on that one. Like that was gonna help us, make this even bigger.
Yeah, we had literally all our ducks in a row. We had multiple vendors. We
That
had
finally, yeah.
multiple food trucks.
Side note: last year we didn't have any vendors. We tried so hard to get them, and it was just so tough. This year they finally came through. We're so excited, and then, so
Yeah, didn't we have a cupcake shop?
had cupcakes.
We had a cupcake
What do you
stand
have?
coming,
Yeah,
dude.
cupcakes.
We tried them out,
dude. Oh my
They
god.
sent us like a bunch of them.
Okay, so
oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were the best cupcakes you ever have in your entire life. It was like, I don't even know how to explain it.
They were like super heavy.
Yeah, but they were like, they were not just a
dense.
cupcake. It was like dressed up in like a blueberry cupcake. It's not just a blueberry cupcake. It's probably got it's blueberry with some crazy icing, blueberry on top, some blueberry sprinkles, whatever. It's nuts.
Yeah, and then we had at a Japanese place or something.
Yeah, we had the Japanese place. I think
hibachi.
I think we did have that.
Yeah, so I don't know. It is what it is. But the October open house, where we've kind of started planning that, that's going to be sick. Considering we didn't have our spring open house, people have been cooped up and want to get out to shows and want to do things and want to go to events and want to drive their cars.
Well, that's probably why this Dyno Day is really going to be probably taking the place of that.
Yeah.
Maybe a smaller version of that, but
so the Dyno Day isn't going to be quite as big as our open house.
Well, you say that, you don't know.
Well, I'm saying as far as like
our
accessibility,
our planning is not going to be for that.
Well, the accessibility too. I don't think we're going to have all aspects of the shop open.
Right. Yeah. Just the showroom.
I think we're just going to have probably the showroom so that we have a bathroom open, but the back shop will be closed. Because we are neck deep in a lot of projects right now. And when you guys come here for the Dyno Day, you'll see the amount of cars that we have in the back. It's kind of absurd. And to see how many of them don't have engines right now.
Well, they're y'all are working on getting those back in pretty soon. So
yeah. Right. Brad was saying hopefully my bill will be tuned so we can have it on the dyno at the fall open house. That would be sick.
That would be so sick.
Would be insane. I mean, that'll be enough reason for people to come out to the fall open house is to even see the rival GTR. This is Brad in the comments. So when you hear us say Brad, that's him. But yeah, that would be that would be. That car is going to be in its final stages. So, oh
Looking
man,
forward to that.
whew. Yeah, nuts. So we want to hear from you guys. What would you like if you've ever been to an open house? Tell us what you liked about it. What you'd like to see. What would make it a little bit better. The other thing is, as far as this too, this is kind of like an open call. Is who would you like us to have on the podcast? I've got a list.
Yeah, that's the big question.
Yeah. Where, I've got a list of people that I'm getting ready to contact about being guests on the podcast, but I want to hear what you guys want to hear from. So that way, you guys are interested in who we're talking about. So
yeah. I hope we can. I just want to see if we can get
a couple of those people on the list. So.
Yeah.
I got pretty lofty goals, guys.
Yeah. Dan's been working hard on getting some good guests for the podcast. So that's going to be crazy.
But yeah, let us know if there's an event near you, if you're on the East Coast and it's something that you go to every year. We know a lot of the events, but it costs money for us to go to the events, obviously, to get the cars out there, to set up merch stand, to have to pay people to go out there to these events. But I mean, we're always down. I would do it for free, to be honest. I would go to an event.
Right.
If it was like 4 or 5 hours away, I'll go. Just pay for my hotel room.
4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I like being around the public, and we have the YouTube channel which allows us to like show a lot of people what we're doing and our Instagram and socials and stuff, but it's so much more fun to talk to people about what you're doing.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Seeing them in person and seeing their builds and all that good stuff.
Yeah. We'd also have to figure out what cars we could take.
That's always the question, right?
I know, because it hits us at different times. Like we could be in the middle of a build and like not even have a motor in the car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So. Shoot us with some questions, guys.
Yeah, let's answer those questions.
Let us know. All right. So let's see here. Import cars, events of import cars. Yeah, really any main
I think
events.
we're going to focus on for this Dyno Day is not just going to be imports, but all people, people of all cars, if you want to say that. So just bring whatever you have, enjoy yourself, hang around good people. Yeah,
and the way that we're doing, if you're interested in doing this Dyno Day, I'm going to put it in the chat now, but you're just going to email sales@drivermotorsports.com and send us your name, your phone number. We'll have your email, and then what car you'd like to, have dynoed.
Right.
I believe we were talking, we're going to run them every 20 minutes. I think we can get a car one there strapped down.
So we're going to be rolling.
Yeah. We're going to have basically a pre-check.
Right.
So we were just talking in the back before the podcast that the way it's going to work. Let me finish typing this.
Go ahead.
Sales@drivermotorsports.com. Cool. But the way that we were talking about it is we're going to have like a guy before you get on the dyno, like, all right, this is your RPM signal. You might have to take this coil pack cover off. Yada. We'll have tools.
And that'll be good. That'll speed up the process a lot, because typically that is like a long process, like trying to go through there, find your wire, all that good stuff. And we can just have somebody doing all that, so you can just pull up, strap it down, boom, ready to go.
Yeah,
it'll be a lot quicker. So,
and the viewing area will be from the outside, so you'll get all the exhaust noise that you want.
Oh, that's the best. If you watch the dyno videos, I try to get that second angle right there at the back of the door. That is going to be your angle, you guys. So that's where you want to be.
Yeah, it's so hard, like on these videos, and I've said this in like videos on the channel before. It's like you really can't get the full
No, because I will tell you this, also sometimes these cars sound amazing, and maybe the video may downgrade the quality of the sound a little bit, because I don't expect the car to be as loud as it is, and then full throttle it'll be blowing the mic out, you know what I mean? So in person you really get to feel all of that, like he's saying. So
yeah, it's a feeling like this. The purple Supra that we've got, if you go to our Instagram right now, actually I can probably pull it up so you guys can hear it, but
I seen that earlier.
Yeah, Josh was doing not the story. Got to go to the actual page, but it's the first one up here.
How could you not like that?
Yeah, it's a T51R mod.
Yes.
Single turbo Garrett. But yeah, I mean, that car has a muffler on it somehow, and it's so loud.
Yeah.
And in the vlogs, it just sounds, and like on camera, it just sounds like, I don't know.
It's
It
there.
sounds,
Sounds
yeah,
like a
you hear it,
2J,
but
you
it's
know.
so loud in the best way. It's
Yeah.
probably, it legitimately is probably one of my favorite sounding 2Js I've ever heard.
And that turbo mod like takes it up a notch completely. That makes you just want to like do that mod to everything.
I know.
Just the most
do it
ridiculous
on, like,
stuff.
Just like you can have it on one of those like tiny, like the Dodge Dart.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
the tiny turbos
The
they
tiny
put on those
ones,
things.
it would be so high pitched. Yeah,
can you imagine pulling up at a stoplight?
That would be nuts. And it would stay spooled, so it would just be high all the time, I assume. So.
Oh my gosh, it's insane.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Brad asked, "Is it your hips that you can't fit in an NSX?"
Is it your hips? No, well, the seat mainly. His seat was pretty tight.
Well, it
depends
both.
on your seat.
It's
I don't think it's
both.
that bad. I don't. It is a little tight, but it's the car makes it worth it. You know what I mean?
Well, last week we talked about it in the last podcast with Sean Kirby, but like the footwell in the NSXs is really tight.
That is small. I will say the brake pedal and clutch pedal are really close together. So
it's like doom, and like your feet kind of hit each other.
Yes,
a little
bit. And I seen myself actually pushing the brake instead of the clutch one time. And I'm like, whoops.
Yeah, it's actually you almost like natural feet position
is like it's spread like this would, but normally
it's a lot tighter.
Yeah, it's a lot tighter in there. So
if you got big feet, you're kind of working. You're working
if it was a drift car, it'd be good, right? You can just heel toe.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
What are y'all's favorite wheel brands? Well, let's see. There's a lot of them.
I'm gonna go with XXR. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Just a joke, though.
It depends. It depends on the car, but I mean,
There's
like probably 3 or 4 main ones. Work, obviously, Volk, Rays, specifically.
I would say mine is just work of all time. Work, just any work. I don't care.
But see, I'm big into like VIP wheels, so like
you're right. I forgot about VIPs.
Like Liana Hardritz and
what were the one that were on the white crazy body kit?
Those were walled wheels. Yeah,
those are hot.
But I mean, like the joke is like we put TEs on everything, and that's because TEs look good on everything.
TEs go on anything.
I mean, seriously, we got 2 sets of brand new TEs in this week. One set for the R34 GTR, and then another set for an R33 GTR. Yeah.
And they're already on a Supra.
Yeah, and then we've got how many sets of TEs do we have here right now? On cars. That's a good question. We got a lot. Oh man. So if you're just now joining us, guys, we are doing 2 events as of now this year. We want to hear from you guys if you have any ideas for other events. But coming up in about a month, pretty soon, actually, we're going to be dropping the event and the details for that soon. But we're doing a Dyno Day. So TE's on my Prius, yes. But we're going to be doing a Dyno Day. So it's going to be limited spots. If you're interested, it's going to be $50 a spot. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You're going to get a couple pulls. And all you have to do is hit us up at sales@drivermotorsports.com and claim your spot.
Yes.
I know they're going to go fast.
Right. You can't be $50 for 2 pulls, you know?
Yeah. This is basically a way to just get people out again because we miss people.
Well, really? I don't know, man. I get my daily dose. You know, we get a lot of cool people to come in here checking the cars out. Since we've had the NSX, the R34 especially, you guys have been coming in here. So, yeah,
it's nuts. I mean, at one point today, I think Chris helped Chris was like walking around doing like tours with like 5 people in a row, literally back to back.
Back to back. It's like that sometimes. Sometimes you guys come in here back to back, but
which is cool.
It is cool. We got a lot of cool stuff here.
I mean, if I didn't work here, I'd be like, yeah, I want to come. It's not stuff you get to see every day, especially in R34 GTR.
Yeah.
Dream Daily. Ooh.
What's your dream daily, man?
Ooh. My dream daily LS430, black on black ultra luxury.
You already got it already
Yeah,
planned.
black on black, ultra luxury, just because it's something that I've wanted to have for forever. So let's see. Um, with probably, oh, I don't know. It'd have to have a lip kit or a full aim gain kit with, I just don't know the wheels. I mean, like my favorite wheels are probably the um I don't know. That's hard because like it depends. But yeah, what's yours?
I don't really have a daily, man. Just as long as I can drive something cool, I don't really care. I'm not picky.
As long as it's wide.
Something cool, yeah.
Something
Okay,
wide.
yeah. Something wide. It's got to be wide. As long as it's wide, I'll drive it. I don't care.
Wide body. Oh, a different daily, but it wouldn't be a comfortable daily.
What's
It
that?
would be a fun daily. So the LS430 would be like a baller daily, right? This is like
Right.
a practical baller daily. But a sick daily for me would be like obnoxiously wide FD with an SR20 in it.
Obnoxiously.
Yeah, like ignorant wide.
Kind of like the
Like the
Sylvia wide.
Sylvia, yeah, like that wide. Like an extra 6 inches on each
That'd
wheel.
be so hot.
Yeah,
That'd be so hot.
and it's just all lip. Like 8-inch lips on them things. Brad says my 35 is an awesome daily. To be honest, it is.
That's
an
a
awesome
good daily. Yeah, that's actually a good daily.
You daily your 33. Ooh, that's sick.
That is sick.
See, now we're just going down a rabbit trail, but I also like another dream car of mine that I will have one day is a 4-door R33. I'm just in love with the 4 doors.
So is that your favorite one out of all of the R chassis? 33.
Well, okay, so the 33 has kind of the best of both worlds, right? Because you can put like the R33 GTR front end on it, and then the front end looks exactly like an R33 GTR, right? So you get that like nice sporty, aggressive look up front, but then the rear end looks VIP because it's got a big trunk and rounded.
Big old
So
round butt.
it's like business up front and gangster in the back. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Opening brightness setting.
My phone's tripping right now.
You guys are 8 hours from me, but I would come down for your biggest event of the year.
What?
Food, vendors, Dyno, sickest imports, East Coast, some small competitions, fast cars, best Nissan. Yeah, that's a cool idea. We've our event has grown so much that we haven't really done any awards really. But I think that'd be a cool thing to do because it is kind of a show. I mean, like a lot of people come out and bring their cars, and that's actually a good idea. Because with the open house, the dyno is going to work a little bit differently. It's not just going to be like whoever can pull on. It's going to be kind of invite only for that. Because we want to put some sick stuff on there for you guys. And some high horsepower, cool stuff on there. So that's going to be.
I'm excited to see what people bring. 1,500, 2,000 horsepower cars just out of nowhere.
We've already had one that we couldn't tell people the horsepower.
And that thing was nuts.
It broke.
It's weird hearing a car accelerate that fast.
Yeah.
Compared to what we're used to. 2 seconds and it's already all the way there and it's cutting it off. And you're like, what?
Let's see. But yeah, we do food. We have vendors.
I don't know if we plan to have vendors at this event.
Well, not for the Dyno Day,
okay.
but like for the open houses that we do a spring one and a fall one. But we do have food. We have vendors. We were actually for the spring open house, we're going to have a ton of vendors. So we're going to have to reschedule with them to have them all come back out. Some guys that haven't been here in the past, which I'm pretty stoked about. Some companies that we work with here, which is really cool. So yeah, but I do like the idea of doing I don't think we could do like a fastest car deal at an open house because we don't have anywhere to test that. But I do like the idea of doing like kind of a like best of,
or highest
couple
horsepower
categories or highest horsepower, but then they got to be able to back it up. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
Now we could do that at the Dyno Day, which we are doing.
Well, what we can do is have everybody dyno and everybody that dyno that day. The person that has that highest horsepower that day could win something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We'll
Who knows?
But the Dyno Day, that date will be posted.
Yeah.
Within the next couple of days by the end of the week. Oh, Chris Driver commented. Here we go. I have an idea. Everybody buckle up. I'm just kidding. A JDM swap meet. Everybody brings their cool cars and rare JDM parts, wheels, body kits, engine blocks, heads, or whatever. You can sell, trade, buy, or just browse.
That sounds pretty dope. I like that idea.
That'd be really cool. And we could probably get a couple of the other, like importers and parts guys that we know to also
that would be
come and
sick.
Help promote it and make it a big community.
You know who would definitely love that? Wolf Clan Garage, because they already do that
Wolf
anyway.
Clan, yeah.
Wolf Clan is like our number one with the parts. So
Wolf Clan's really cool. They've got all the like tchotchke kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I know. So if you guys ever want any like kind of like off the wall JDM stuff, they've got some really cool stuff. And then they from time to time have some parts as well, like used parts. But they sell like stickers and like the hand holder thing. What are those things
called?
Little
circle things?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's killing me.
I don't know what those are called. But I've seen them.
But yeah, they've got all kinds of really cool
when
stuff.
they came to last open house, I really didn't expect them to have as much as they had.
Yeah,
they had the whole corner like loaded it with everything. And I was like, this is awesome, dude.
Yeah, they had, they still have shift knobs and all kinds of stuff.
We can't even explain how much they had.
Like old logo, Grex, HKS, all kinds of stuff. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff.
I could have swore I seen some drift shoes. They had those too. Like they had drift shoes. Like you were like, what?
Some just like cool JDM.
Real JDM official, authentic stuff.
Let me pull up their website so I can show you guys because
it's
selfless promotion. We love those guys. And they're cool dudes. And they come out to all of our open house. So I am totally down with promoting those guys. So here we go. Boom. Check it out. Sorakawa. That's all right. Okay.
What's it called?
Sorakawa.
Okay. Gotcha.
But they got their own horn button now, which is pretty sick. And they've got their own gloves. They just
I've seen those too, the gloves. That is so dope.
See stickers. All kinds of stuff. Let me see what they get. Let me go to their car parts, see what they got in right now. Old Profec B. Sard. That's pretty sick, actually. Blitz boost gauge. Ooh. If you want your car to go, as soon as you turn the ignition on, you can get an ETC. We end up ripping half of them out because they're just mounted terribly or just in an ugly spot. Just a couple cool parts, but they've got a bunch of stuff, guys. And I think they started doing seats. I think I saw them promote that they've got some seats coming in. But like, look at these shift knobs, guys. You can't buy this stuff anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like that old Vertex.
Dope.
That's cool. But yeah, check their stuff out. Good friends of ours. Super cool dudes. But yeah, Chris, that's a great idea. The more I think about that, the more I'm about it. And that would be totally different because people would bring their cars from miles and they'd also spend way too much money. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these parts you just can't find. People have stuff from their builds from 5-10 years ago, just sitting on a closet, and you can't get parts for some of these cars anymore either. So that'd be a really cool idea.
Be cool. Yeah. Bring your 2Js.
Bring your 2Js, 1Js.
RB26s if you got any.
No.
Can you imagine that?
Dude just pulls up with a flatbed full of RBs.
Full of RBs. Like, what? For sure.
People bring all kinds of awesome cars as well. Exactly. And then we could just have tool carts and people could just put their parts on right then and there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely a dope
sign
idea.
A waiver and we can put it on the lift. Ed can clean out what he's been hoarding in the back. No kidding. Holy crap. Yeah. Well, I'm getting there too now.
What with your 240 stuff?
Yeah, I got a bunch of 240 stuff back there.
Well, yeah, but you got a project car you're still working on, you know what I mean?
Jeff said I gave you guys a trunk loads. Now you want to do a swap meet. He literally gave us, like, when he built his motor, he gave us so much stuff. Like, we have basically the entire internals from his trainers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then we have, oh my gosh, so much stuff.
Hmm.
I think we ended up tossing a bunch of it because we literally
We
we
had so
couldn't
much
do
of it.
anything with it. Yeah, and it was all stock stuff. Yeah.
So,
So,
what else we want to talk about?
I'm just gonna give another. We're gonna have to say it several times because there's people coming in and out. But let's talk events, guys. But we've, the plan is we've got a Dino day scheduled here in just a few weeks.
Yep.
So if you're interested in that, email us at sales@drivermotorsports.com.
We do not have a date yet. The date will be posted in the event when we create the page. I'm not sure when we're going to create that. Maybe in a couple days we'll have it out
by
there
the end
for
of the
'em.
week for sure, because
sure.
we're coming up on it. So
Right.
I think we actually have a date, but it's all tentative until we
Right.
lock it down.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah.
So bring your cool cars, bring your engines. We were having a swap meet. We were just talking about we're having a swap meet too as well. So we're gonna have 2Js, RVs, all kinds of car parts, all kinds of cool stuff.
And then the fall open house will be the best open house yet, because we've got the most cars we've ever had at the shop.
Who knows what we're gonna have then?
I know. I mean, well, Chris was talking to 2 other guys today about full builds. So, and that's not counting the ones that we have parts for that aren't even here yet, too.
Yeah, well, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
can't knock that, man.
But yeah, so we also want to hear from you guys. We want to know what you guys want us to do, what you think we could do better as far as events. If we could add some events here at the shop.
Oh, who should we have on our podcast?
Yep.
That's the big question.
And who would you guys like to see us interview on the podcast?
Yes.
Nobody's off limits. If we can, if they're down, then we'll get them. And my shirt was folded up, and I can't handle that. But let's see. Let's go back here. How far would you travel to an event? It just depends what the event is.
That is true. It needs to really be worth it,
Yeah. I mean, see, the thing is if we've got cars now kind of all across the country, so we could hit up the owners of those cars and be like, hey, there's an event, an hour from you. Would you like to bring your car out? We'll have it at the booth, that yada yada. Right. So that makes it pretty easy because we can have our cars kind of anywhere because they're kind of all over the country now. So it would really just depend if, one, we could get cars there. 2, if we'd have to trailer them or ship them. That's a whole other thing. And then how long is the event? How many guys are going to have to be out of the shop for? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just it is what it is. I still want to fly a couple of you dudes out when my build is done, probably in the spring, to get some videos in this area. It'd be cool to do it during the spring or spring showdown down here.
Spring showdown.
You trying to go? You trying to go out west?
You already know it. I'm filming all day, every day.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Brad, I'm totally down.
I'm down.
I'm located in the Midwest, so I'll be repping you guys at my local shows. But definitely, you should hit up the big shows around you. Yeah, I mean, we were talking about this at the beginning, but we've done one big show basically around here, and it was Spring Fest. But I think like 6 of you guys went. This is before my time, but
yeah, it was
like everybody basically.
Yeah, everybody.
At the shop
everybody at the shop went. I think we went down there Friday. Show was Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember, but everybody was there. It was huge. We had our own booth set up. So it was good. We sold a lot of merch.
Yeah,
tons of merch there. So I think we're planning on doing that maybe again next year, depending on how things go. We're busy at the shop. We don't really have time to get out.
We want to do more shows like that. And like I said earlier, it's like
it's just, we have to plan for it.
We can't even get out to our own local shows.
Yeah, right. We're so busy, and that's not a bad thing at all, but we definitely want to come out and see you guys more. So,
yeah. Chris has actually talked about, and he's talked about it previously, but doing like monthly just meets out here at the shop. So not like shows, but like
do that, like little small meets.
Yeah, just small meets, just like a scheduled thing.
Bit, a few hours, and we need to also. I was talking to him about scheduling a cruise, so maybe just have like a cruise through the Blue Ridge or wherever else.
That's a great idea.
Definitely super different.
How do you guys feel about doing a cruise?
The whole squad just cruise, like that would be so sick.
And we've got the Blue Ridge Mountains up here. We've got I know some good roads.
Do you?
Oh yeah,
some good roads.
501 up there towards Big Island.
Right.
The roads over there.
Well, this is more so going to be for the local people. So yeah, definitely around here. But I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to cruising maybe a couple hours. It'd be pretty dope. See some
Do
cool
like a
people.
whole day cruise, make a big loop.
That'd be sick. That'd be super sick. Especially
And
if we can meet up with some cool people.
We'll have to bring a jack and some tools and have a trailer or a car hauler.
A car hauler,
like a what do they call them things where you've got like a backup car. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right.
Like a truck with like parts and tools.
Just in case you need
it.
I don't plan on breaking down,
these
buddy.
are like 35.
We're not gonna break
30,
down,
35-year-old vehicles.
Man, we Gucci, man. It's Traver Motorsports. Everything is tip top.
Now y'all are doing PRI and SEMA. Yep. Looking to see the front parking lot car show 3 or 4 times a week.
3 or 4 times a week.
Near the road more often. Yeah, we've every now and then we put like a Land Cruiser up there on the road, but it's hard to put a car up there, and we don't keep a lot of cars out front as much as possible because people come by, and we try not to leave a lot of the cars out. Period, because they're nice cars, and then if they're for sale, they're in the showroom. Most of the time, the showroom's completely full now, and the cars that sell literally just go straight to the back, go under a tarp, and not a tarp, but
you guys are working on them or something.
It's yeah. I mean, we need to build we need another building. Jeff Scheimer, I'd travel for a cruise. I bet you would. Jeff, did you see your car now with good looking wheels on it?
What are on it?
Those works that we put on.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
You said with good looking wheels.
I'm talking about the Y32.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, those are hot.
Yeah, buddy.
It's so different. Seeing a Gloria or just a Y32 in general with non-VIP wheels is definitely a different look. I never thought I'd like it, but I really like it a lot. I feel like we should I would go lower, wouldn't you?
I mean, if it was my car, I'd go like a solid inch lower, but like it's only an inch above wheel right now anyway.
That's a perfect daily drivable car.
Yeah. I mean, I love Y32s.
Yeah.
We've talked enough about how much I love those things. But
I didn't even know anything about them before I came here, and coming here seeing those, it's like, now let me ask you this: Y30, well, Gloria or SEMA? Because there's some good looking SEMAs out there too, so it's like,
that's a hard question.
It is a hard question. That's why I asked.
I'd probably go SEMA because V8.
You got a point.
Yeah,
you definitely got a point there.
All right, so Derek says, I'd like to see Han from Fast and Furious on the podcast.
Dude.
S15, the Mona Lisa, and the Veilside FD. I feel like it'd probably be hard to get him. One, because he's got an agent, and that's a whole other thing. Then we'd probably even have to pay him to have him on there. But what we could do is hit up the dude that got all the cars for the Fast and Furious. So let me look up his name because I can't remember it.
That would be awesome.
We might be able to hit him up. He does a bunch of videos about the cars. He was the guy that got all the cars. Why can't I get? There we go. He's the guy that got all the cars for the Fast and Furious.
Well, I'm sure movies. They know if they watched one of our couple of our previous podcasts.
Well, this is.
Or are you talking about somebody else?
Yeah, this is the main guy.
Okay.
That got them all. Like kind of sourced all of them.
Right.
I think his name like Craig Ferguson or something like that. It's gonna kill me. And Craig Lieberman. That's right. So he's the guy that that basically sourced all the cars. So I might be able to hit him up. Let me add that to my list, guys. Because I feel like that would be really interesting. His YouTube videos are pretty interesting too. So we probably can't get Han. I'll add it to the list though and see if it's even possible. Ham.
Possible.
Thanks for autocorrecting.
Would you spell it? How'd you spell it?
It said ham. It went straight to ham. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any more ideas on guests you'd like to hear from, we can definitely, hey, we'll try it. I'll send a message out. Looking forward to see where we take the GS build or take the GS build. Listen to y'all's import. Logan, are you building a GS, like a GS 300?
Dan's like, oh, GS 300.
I had one. Yeah, tell me more about that. Or what? Or the girls building, or where we take the G's build?
The G's.
I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. It's either GS or G's. Yeah, I don't know.
As far as YouTube world, who do you think we should collab with? You know, what do you guys think? Who do you think we should collab with in videos or have come to the shop? You know who I really want to get here? T-Pain. For some reason,
T-Pain, dude. T-Pain's all about drifting too.
He's been killing it lately. Like T-Pain drifting. We need to try to get him here. Like if anybody has connection on that, get T-Pain here.
I added him to my list to talk to him.
I feel like he would probably be interested legitly now, you know, that he's into cars like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, he's like built pretty freaking rad. I think it's an S14. It's like LS swapped.
And you know what's crazy about that? Like for him to be as famous and popular as he is, he still works on his own car. Like that's nuts. I can appreciate that. He still works on his own stuff.
Oh, 98 Eclipse. Ooh. Josh is literally somewhere. His leg is going.
He's like,
That's Josh, man. Josh is all about those cars.
They're so like, you don't see them anymore at all.
You don't? Yeah. So, any ideas on everything, basically?
Yeah.
What do you want to see more on YouTube channel?
That's who. We need some ideas.
Excuse me.
You good over there, man?
Dude. Car meet of all the customers. Whew.
Car meet of all the dude. Do you understand how many customers we have? Do you really want to see that? That'd be nuts. Can you imagine?
It would require 80% of our cars being shipped over or back here, and then a lot of them.
We wouldn't even do that. We would just have our own like event somewhere else in like a huge stadium, coliseum, whatever, dude. You know. It had to be something like that, like a huge event in order to be able to work that out. But that would be cool to see everybody that has a car from us talk, meet.
That would be insane.
That would be so insane.
What we could do, you know what we could do? We could set up we could put a feeler out there on Zoom. And I think it's limited. Brad maybe can like help me out with that. But I think that we could do a Zoom meeting with all the owners.
Can we do
crap, that? Dude.
So just be like blocks.
Oh my gosh.
Can you do that?
We could, dude. I could send the link out to every single person because we have when you buy a car from us, we have a Traver Motorsports private group that you get added to.
That would be cool.
So we could post that link out there and be like, hey guys,
dude, that should be like,
come talk to us about your car.
Right. That would be the ultimate podcast.
But I think that's the only way that would ever be able to happen because we've got guys in Hawaii, we've got everywhere across the United States, and
a lot of guys it'd probably be hard for them to get over here.
Yeah, I mean, there's cars in other countries, and it's you'd be a lot.
Yeah, but that would be cool.
What would be really cool? I mean, like if you guys haven't come out to our open house, I know it could be a trip for a lot of you guys, but there's cheap hotels near. Brad said I can have 100 people on this call, and that still wouldn't even touch the tip of the iceberg.
And imagine half of those people talking at the same time.
Oh my! Well, I can mute them. I can basically be like,
so you you talk now.
No, you talk. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Wow, I can imagine that.
That would be a lot.
I would think the server would be like really whacked out, like so many people in here at one time. It would just be all over the place.
Ron, what car did you buy?
Greetings from South Africa.
What's going on, man?
Hey, that is awesome. Hey, we got 17 watchers. How many?
I have a turbo intercooler, whole 9 yards, but I want y'all to take over and do the rebuild on the engine and training, slap a bigger turbo with injectors and a boom and tube. Tune. Josh has a built 4G63.
Oh, he does, doesn't he? He's not gonna give that thing up,
dude. But he'll sell it. He ain't gonna do nothing
for the right price, probably.
Yeah,
he might as well.
Yeah. Chances of ever getting a Hakasuga.
Dude, I wish.
Probably slim to none because
they're so expensive.
They're extremely expensive. Two, Japan doesn't want them out of the country, so people don't sell them. One, it's going to be hard to even find one that's a decent car because the people that have them, they're like legacy cars. You know what I mean? They're not going to get rid of them. So. Oh, 92 SEMA. Sick, dude. SEMA's. Oh, man. Brad says we're doing one for me. Okay, Brad. Sure.
Ooh.
Go ahead, girl. Find one.
Yeah.
Do the swap. Of course. We can do anything, man. We can do that swap.
What is he swapping?
Doing like the 4G63 in the Eclipse.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I'm all for it. I love Eclipses.
Yeah.
They're just hard to find. GSXs, can't find them nowhere.
Yeah. I saw a 3000 GT on for sale the other day.
Those are hot too.
I love those cars.
They're so
man.
rare. Like that and like the NSX just remind me of just like how I don't even know the word.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something about that, like
the look
blocky, wide rear end.
Yeah, that's
yeah. I think that's the thing that gets me. And that's the reason. Different. That's the reason I like Z's too.
Right.
They're a little more rounded, but
it's like they don't make cars like that anymore. You know what I mean? Like I miss that styling.
Yeah. Yeah, Ron, that green, that emerald pearl, oof, is so good. I've got one sitting right there. Here, let me show you. Yeah, we got three Y32s over there. But uh-oh. What happened?
Uh-oh, you didn't.
It's stuck.
Is it?
There we go.
Boom.
Yeah.
Gucci.
Bye, Ed.
See ya.
Have a good evening. He just comes out here parade.
Dan, you're out the screen now, Dan.
Oh, I'm out the screen. I see I messed it up. Guys. I got excited and wanted to show you guys what was going on. But oh well. I'll just scooch over here. Let's see, YouTube channel stuff. Okay. The Dan drive around and talk about car stuff was good.
The Dan drive. That's like the best that. Description I really like that one.
Yeah, we've got another one probably premiering Saturday.
Yes.
So be on the lookout
Saturday
for that.
morning at 10 a.m.
Ron said bye, Ed. So but yeah, we've got another one coming out for that. I believe we're going to be doing one for the R34.
We need to do one for McLaren.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be doing one for the McLaren. We were going to do one for the R35, but I think that thing sold. So I don't think we're doing it on that.
R31 maybe? We haven't driven one of those yet.
Yeah.
It's just a classic car. I think that'd be good.
R31 would be cool when that thing gets back. We haven't done one on a Land Cruiser either. There's a lot of cars that we want to do that with, just kind of really just any of these cars. And now it's all crooked and stuff.
Yeah, man. You messing with the screen, son.
Let me try and move that up too far. There we go. That's better. Open Brad's new wheels. Yeah, I think the top box is opened. Yeah, we can pull one out. Brad said that's a good idea. So yeah, we want to do it more, but it takes a while to do that. I mean, when we did the NSX one, it takes us out of the shop for 2 hours.
Yeah, we can't be out the shop but so long, so I try to get what I can. But I mean, it turned out pretty well. So
yeah, I mean, if we schedule it later in the evening to like maybe after work one day,
right,
we can knock that out.
Right.
But it's hard because we're wanting to do. Yeah, we have so much stuff going on at the shop. Like 8 or 9 to 5 is literally just like snaps by.
Yeah.
I mean, there's it just flies by, and then by the it's hard. Let's see here. A video of all the workers' cars. That's a good idea too, and that'd be really depressing for you to watch. So
you get to see Dan's sticker collection.
They've seen that, but they haven't seen it. They haven't seen why that's there.
Well, they need to look back on a couple of vlogs.
Yeah.
He has a sticker collection. And still
it started out as a joke, but now we're taking it way too far.
How far are you going to go? You going to fill the front windows up too?
I got to fill the back window up now. I got a big old Haltech and Dyno Jet sticker to put on that thing. Eventually. Adding 30 horsepower on those. Man. But yeah, we would love to do that, but I feel like you'd be really depressed at the cars that we drive, except for Ed. It's the only one that has really kind of any cool
The
cars.
cool cars right
Chris
now.
doesn't
running.
even have a car right now. Literally doesn't have a car.
He does have a car. He doesn't have a drivable car.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris is. Yeah.
His car will be cool one day.
Yeah. His Sylvia will be cool one day. But no, I like the idea of doing that.
That'd be a cool video.
Tevin would have to go to his house. He's got 2 projects. You just got your motor back in your Z.
Yeah, I got that running, so I should have that here pretty soon. Maybe I'll do a video on that. That'll be mine.
Tevin does work on cars too, guys.
That'll be mine. Yeah, I'm behind the camera a lot, but I do work on stuff.
Yeah.
In my own spare time, I do that.
Yeah. So Tevin's got a Z32 and a wide body or going wide body in the process of wide body.
3/4 of the way there. Got one more fender to put on.
And a wide body Miata.
But that's on the back burner. I think I might get rid of that. I don't know. Don't really have time, As he was saying, it's just so much going on, and I get off, and there's so much going on. It's like,
Yeah, and I got a 7-month-old.
Yeah, and you have a child, so
it's like impossible to get anything done.
Yeah, I understand. How's that been going?
Not good.
He said, not good.
If anybody's got the secret to making your kids sleep all night, let me know. But okay, let's continue there.
Questions are awesome, by the way.
Yeah,
you guys are asking.
The more you guys talk in this chat, the longer we'll go, and the more fun it is for you guys. Can you guys source random car parts for most cars? We can source random car parts for most of the cars that we work on, if that makes sense. A lot of stuff is hard to find, but you need to find B pillars for Y32. Mine broke in half. We might be able to source them. Yeah, I'll add that. Yep. There you go, Chris. Thank you. I was going to say either email us or I'll just make a note and have Ed contact you. Also, rear adjustable arms for the SEMA. Yep. ISR Pro arms. Seriously. They work great. The Pro stuff is really nice. And it's all basically S13. A lot of it's interchangeable. Let's see here. I feel like I missed something. Ed or Brad said that we can do a review of his 33. Cool.
That is cool.
Consider it done. Maybe we could do it with Brad when he comes out here.
When is he coming, Brad? When are you coming out here?
His car's almost done. He's coming out here he's flying out to.
We should. Well, we got to do a video on that too as well. So
yeah, we got to do videos. That'd be cool. That'd be cool if Brad could do the review video on that car. You know what I'm saying?
I think he should. Brad can do it. Brad, can you?
All right, so Brad, you got to wait until your car's done to fly out, so you can do that review video. I think that'd be really cool. That would
be really cool.
I think that'd be a nice
because
touch.
It'd be so genuine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because
I mean, it's not going to be a stock.
Oh no,
GTR. Well, I mean, the motor is going to be stock, but we're doing upgraded turbos and exhaust and Haltech and ECU and injectors and stuff like that to it. But I think that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
He said in like 2 to 3 weeks.
Come on, Brad.
I want it now. But no, I think what do you guys think about that? You think the owner of the car should do a review video?
Well, we kind of been doing that a little bit with the
like in-depth stuff,
yeah. So
we could do an in-depth video for him and his car, but I think it'd be really cool to like have we could do like a ride along thing, or like maybe I drive it first and on the passenger he sits in the passenger seat and I'm basically just teasing him the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
I know you. Y'all like best buddies.
Yeah, but no, I think that'd be funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you photos of the Eclipse. Would be down for the swap. I want to push around 500-600 horsepower at some point. Yeah, I mean that 4G63 that Josh has is like it's like 850-900 horsepower capable. It's pretty gnarly. The R31 interview is cool. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, that car is cool.
I can just see that video now. Just loads of retro music.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that car's gonna be cool. We like completely rebuilt the wheels. It has actual watt knobbies on it. So what's the word on the R33 drag car build? You'll see.
Top secret.
You will see. It's all top secret.
Yep. But I'm glad to know you watching our videos.
You will see or you won't see.
Right. Dan's face.
Yeah. Or actually, you probably won't see, but I didn't say anything.
You might see.
Just let me know when to book my flight and I'll be out. Just come hang out tomorrow.
Right.
Screw it.
You said tomorrow.
He'll show up too.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
9 o'clock in the morning, he's just here. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi, I'm Brad. That's not what he sounds like. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. We do have another drag car that's gonna be getting built.
Yes.
Can you get us in contact with each other? I'll give you my number or email. Just hit us up. Send us an email at sales@drivermotorsports.com. I'll type it in the chat here for you. Oh my gosh, did I almost spell that wrong?
Can't spell, man. Also, while you guys are here and while he's typing, we are having an event pretty soon. We do not have a date right now, but it's going to be a Dyno Day, car show, swap meet, all that good stuff. So I think we are going to just lost my train of thought. Brain fart.
Yeah. the key moral of the story is we're doing a Dyno Day here in just a couple weeks. So if you want your car on the dyno, it's going to be $50. You're going to get a couple pulls, and it's going to be cool.
It's going to be cool. So
later, CJ. Yeah, guys are here working on stuff late tonight, man. That's how it goes. We've got an SR getting put back together, a 2.2 stroked SR. It's going in Joey Sylvia.
That's gonna be sick. That's gonna be super sick. I know you can appreciate that, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So we have a Dyno Day coming up, and if you're interested in that, you can that email that I just put in the chat. You can email that email. Like I said, $50, and
we don't have a set price, do we? That's not
set.
Is that set in stone?
I think Chris, $50. Where's he at?
He's in there.
He comes over the walkie.
Right, he's right there.
He's literally right over there. But
okay,
yeah,
cool.
$50. You're gonna get, I think, 2 pulls, and he said, get it done, get it off. I don't know.
Yeah, but anyway, weird. $50, you cannot beat that. You really can't beat that
for like a little baseline.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. One day when I'm old enough, I'll buy a car from you guys. That way I can learn how to do right-hand drive cars. It's actually a lot easier. I think that's the first thing people ask, if they've never driven a right-hand drive car. People are like, isn't it weird driving on the right side? Because it always sounds like that. I feel like, in my head, it always sounds like, ain't it?
Well, in this area, yes.
Yeah.
In this area.
Ain't that weird driving on that side?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it takes about 5 minutes to get used to. It's actually
it's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Just watching my face when I said that back. Ain't it? But no, it's actually pretty easy. Yeah, Dynamic GT. I'm waiting for the day when I can buy a car from us too, if that helps.
Damn.
The rear view mirror and the blinker is the only thing weird in my opinion. Yeah. The blinkers, because it's switched, and it's annoying because we'll go out and drive a video, do a video for the cars, or something, or I'll be driving a right-hand drive car for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Is that McLaren? Thing's so good looking. But it's like, so I'll be used to like turn signals and everything in that car, and then I get in my car to go home and I'll hit the turn signal coming out of here, and nope. That's the only thing that gets weird. Do y'all happen to know where to get an R33 exhaust? The only R33 exhaust that you want is the Tomei Titanium, and you can get that here. It's in stock in the States. So that's seriously the only exhaust you want.
That's the best sounding one.
We actually have one in a box right over there. What'd you say, Chris? Oh yeah, you can buy them through Driver Motorsports too. Dang, CJ just hauled out of here.
I know. I was trying to figure out who that was. I didn't know who that was. He's enjoying that rain.
So if you want if you're looking for that exhaust, just send us an email at sales@drivermotorsports.com, and we'll get you one. Right-hand drive is more comfortable, especially for right-hand turns, but it sucks at drive-throughs.
Well, not for Chick-fil-A.
Not for if you have the like double
You can go on
Chick-fil-A,
the
you can
other
go on either
side.
side. But it is comfortable making right-hand turns. What? What is he talking about?
He is hilarious.
I think our boss is going crazy, guys. Chris is losing it back here. Would you guys take the McLaren or the R34? I'm gonna let the chat answer that one. It's kind of a dumb question, isn't it, Brad?
Is it?
I don't know. It kind of depends. It depends on your personality, really.
Well, yeah, but also you have to drive both too at the same time. You don't know how they feel, you know.
Yeah,
They're actually it's actually different. I wouldn't compare those two. You know what I mean? They're completely different cars.
Like I would compare the McLaren and the R35.
Yeah, me too. That's a lot more similar.
Yeah, because it's newer technologies.
Yeah, right.
You know, when you're comparing like
they're more super
20 years of technology difference, it's a lot different.
Right.
I mean, 20 years ago, the R34 was a high technology race car.
It was. I was checking out the gauge in there that tells you your boost.
Yeah.
And just to think about that, you know.
Yeah, the R34 like
so crazy.
heads up screen you know, above the center console is super sick. R32 is worth more than the McLaren at this point. Well, the R34 is definitely worth more than the McLaren at this point. The R32 is not there yet. I mean, McLarens are still like, you know, $100,000. Yeah, it's crazy. Not Chick-fil-A.
Not Chick-fil-A.
Oh man. So, back to events, because that's what, you know, we're just trying to get more information here. What do you want us to do? Where do you want us to go? What do you want to see? And what would you like us to do?
Thank you.
I don't know. I probably just said the same thing four times, really.
I thought you already said that. Yeah.
Dan's the type of dude to put butterfly doors on his Scion. Dude.
Don't test him. Please don't, because this man will straight save up for that.
Oh, man.
I swear you would.
Can you even imagine?
That would be...
Because they're all square and so flat. Just...
I tell you what, take a cardboard box and cut it so the flaps go like this, and that would be... That's Dan.
Listen, guys, I got that Scion XB for $0. Okay?
Can't knock that. Can't knock it.
Literally got it for free, which was a big blessing. So pretty sweet.
It's been doing you good, man.
It's doing good, man. I think all the gauges are lit up on the dashboard, but it's fine.
It's all right.
If I need to put a motor in it, it's like
probably cheap.
Yeah,
like $200 or something.
And trust me, having this XB is like, because we don't mount our tires. We have one guy that we trust with all these expensive wheels and tires. We also don't have a tire machine or balancer, or else I'd do them. But we have one guy that we trust. He's done a lot of stuff for us for a long time. And I have to take the wheels and tires. I go to the tire shop probably like twice, 3 times a week. So it's a godsend for that.
Perfect car for that. You could just fit
it's
them.
It's literally the perfect car. Like the back seats fold down. It's just flat, 4 wheels and tires. Perfect. Butterfly doors. No, I should just do suicide doors on the back.
What?
Yes, and then it opens up like this, and then just cut out the B pillar. You don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god!
And then it's just completely open, and the car folds in half. You know, it's funny because I'm only 13. I went to your website to look at the cars you have for sale. Hey, that's called perspective. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Like you're a prospective buyer in about 6 years.
Yeah.
Where's the Escalade? So listen.
Oh wow.
You want to tell them?
Go for it, man.
Chris's Escalade is dead. Is just dead.
R.I.P.
He actually sold it. So.
But
before that, a tree fell on it.
Yeah, out of nowhere. We had a crazy storm.
Yeah, we had a crazy storm.
I don't even know what happened. How that even happened.
I was gonna say I could find the picture, but it's like way back there in chat, and there's like 500 pictures ago. So that's not. I'm not gonna be able to find it.
You would have been good. You could just cut the back off. Would have been like Chevy Avalanche style. You know what I'm saying?
But one of our buddies bought it, and he kind of specializes in fixing broken stuff. So he bought that for himself. So now Chris literally has 0 vehicles.
Yeah,
it sucks,
it is what it is.
He's got the Sylvia, but it's literally a
not.
shell with a cage in it right now. He hasn't even bought the motor for it yet. What do you say?
It's still a car.
It's still a car.
Technically.
You got a title for that car?
He said, sure do.
Sure do. He said that. He said he took a second because he's like, I don't know if I have one. Have you ever watched Initial D? Yes, Initial D is awesome. The Escalade was old reliable, man, but he's trying to get a truck now, and I'm just trying to talk him into buying this R35.
Legitly can see him driving that. The thing is nuts.
Chris loves that car. Like, absolutely loves that car. He hauls, man. He loves it. You guys don't understand. Chris drives like a bat out of hell. Literally.
Well, that's the perfect car for it. I swear.
That car loves it, man. It loves to go fast.
It's so loud. It's
It
like
is so loud.
A good loud.
Could we start it real quick?
Oh, Lord.
Should we start it real
quick? That would be dope.
I think people would like that. All right, let us know in the chat if we should start the R35 so you guys can hear it. I'll flip the mic around and I'll flip the camera around.
You might want to try to turn these down, man. That thing's gonna be crazy.
So let us know in the chat if we should do that for you guys. Because the cold start is nuts.
We got 16 people watching. If we can get 10 of you guys to say that, we'll start it. How about that?
Yep. Everybody in the chat, start the R35. Just let us know. I'm not opposed to getting peer pressured in and do it, but it's got to be 10 of you.
It's got to be 10 of you at least. Got 15. Come on now.
Got to be 10. There's like a big delay. It's so annoying.
It's all good.
All right, there's one.
Yo, can we legitimately get 10 people in here?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can get people. I'll turn it around. You can't say that.
It's double.
You can't say that. Now it's got to be 20.
We don't even have 20 people in here right now. Look. Okay.
Dang, even Chris said to do it. Hold on. Let me think. Okay. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Yeah, 8. You know who that is, too. That's the owner. All right. We'll start it. You want to grab the keys?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, cool. All right, guys. We'll start it. It's gonna happen. Let me flip the camera around for you guys. Looks terrible like that, but you guys can still hear me.
Oh boy.
Here, let me flip the microphone around.
Are you ready?
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so loud. What do you think, Chris? You're going to Subway? You gonna eat fresh? No, I'm good. Thank you. Oh,
that thing is so nuts.
Yeah, you literally can't talk over it. Whew.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So, He said, "What?
Baby.
I can't hear you."
Rest in peace, headphone users. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Rip
Hope none of you guys
headphone
had
users.
headphones.
Actually, I hope you did because then you would get the full effect of what we felt in person.
You know what we didn't do yet? We didn't show them the wheels. You
Oh
guys,
yeah,
you guys want to see the wheels? Hold on, no,
we
we can't show them. Let's get 10 people in here saying, you want to see the wheels. You got to comment.
Yeah,
you got to comment to see. You want to see the wheels?
I want to see some brand new 19-inch TEs,
Dude,
and this is the newest. They're the TE. Why can't SLs? But they're in this different bronze.
They're like chocolate.
Yeah, It's like a darker bronze. It's
like
not their
those,
typical bronze.
Yeah, they're chocolate bronze. How many of you guys want to see those?
Yeah, how many of you guys want to see these pretty? I know one guy that does.
You know who wants to see those. You already know.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of other things that we could show them.
I mean, we got so much. I mean, turbo right there.
Ball and manifold.
That thing is hot.
What manifold is that? Oh, that's that. Oh, that's Joey's. That's a Spectrum SR.
Is it?
Manifold.
What is Chris
Unwrap
taking
those
today?
puppies and let them free. It's got the Supra.
You know, Chris used to own a Supra once.
Did you know Chris used to own a Supra, guys?
I don't think you guys know he had a Supra. It was so fast.
Yeah, they're thick boys. They're 19 by 10 and a halves. All right, let's get one out. Here, let me just turn this.
Turn it. It's going all over the place.
We're traveling today.
Yeah.
Traveling. Here, I'm gonna actually put it on the floor because I'm short. You know how it is.
There you go, Dan. Guys, ready?
Don't peek. Don't look. Just kidding.
Woo! The chocolatey goodness. Just look at that. Just look at it.
That is so.
Turn it to the side a little bit so you can look at that. They're so hot.
And for a 19-inch wheel, like so light. And I love the matte finish on these.
The matte finish is really nice on that. Just look at that. Yep.
Whew. Gorgeous. We did it, and then obviously there's the sticker and stuff that comes with it for your spoke.
Right.
And then all kinds of other goodies, but valve stems. I don't understand why. Maybe it's just like a thing, but they always send blue valve stem caps.
Yeah, I don't know why they would be blue, but
they're always blue.
Really?
Yeah. They probably can't hear what I'm saying.
Interesting. Anyway.
Now we can watch me box this back up.
Well, my drink's in the way, but let's bring you guys back over here. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Those are my Sparkos behind y'all. Yeah, those Sparkos are sick, dude.
Yeah, these things are nuts.
I haven't seen those before. Those are sick. For sure.
Actually can't wait to they're 10 and a half wide.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
We'll get it, guys. You know, we're struggling this evening.
There we go.
It's a lot more laid back like this. Give me some Kleenex before I make a mess. Yeah, these seats are, not gonna lie, I can't wait to sit in them.
Yeah, they look really comfy actually. Like all the padding in those, like it looks pretty legit.
Yeah. That and they look thick boy friendly.
Evan, what's up, my man?
What's up, Evan? Everybody say hi, Evan, and chat. Everybody. Evan does all of our alignments and gets your AC charged and all the good stuff that we don't have the ability to do here yet. So my dream is to become one of the best race car drivers. I want to drive different kind of cars from you. And I want one of those cars from you. Yeah, dude, that's a good dream. Start young, like get in a go-kart now and start racing. Dude, did you know that there's like race circuits now, like go-kart racing circuits that you don't even have to own your own cart? You can literally show up and use the track carts, and then they rotate out throughout the evening through different heats.
Imagine
so you
how
don't
legit
get like
that would be.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
See, look at Evan getting love in the chat.
Hi, Evan. What's up, Evan?
But,
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like that would be the way to start. If you want to get into any sort of racing right now, start karting. You get a lot of you can learn a lot really fast by doing that. So definitely get in on that.
Yes, sir.
Let me see here. All right, so since we've kind of went wild showing you random things and starting cars in the shop here, but
that was pretty cool though. I'm glad you guys tuned in for that.
Let us know if you've got any questions, one, and then two, we want to know we want to know from you guys what you want us to do as far as events. Chris mentioned the whole JDM swap meet thing. I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Tevin brought up the idea of doing a cruise. I'm really into that idea. We're doing the Dyno Day here in a few weeks, so that event stuff will be up. You'll be able to find all that information soon. And then the fall open house. But if there's events in your hometown, let us know because we'd like to come. Yeah, talk to your parents first because racing is very expensive.
It is.
Dude, dirt track racing, Derek. I want to do that so bad. Like, I want to do the. I don't remember which class it is, but it's like the lowest one you can. It's kind of like not rung what you brung or lemons or something like that, but it's like kind of whatever. I've seen like S chassis drift cars like in this class. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Best wheels for an FD. I'm on the edge for some Meisters or T for my build.
I got you.
Regamasters. Oh, it's terrible. Yo, Regamasters for sure, and I'll show you why. Give me 1 second to pull it up
on the website.
Yep.
It's my first time seeing Regamasters on an FD, and you cannot go back. Can't.
Yeah. Let me find it. I have to search.
Type in RX7.
And oh my gosh, how many RX-7s have we had? Let me just show you guys this. All right, check
you guys
this
ready
out.
For this? I don't think you're ready.
This is how many RX-7s that we've sold through through the shop. Okay, quite a few of them. A lot of colors.
Hey Dan, let me ask you
this car was sick.
What's your favorite one?
My favorite one?
What's your favorite one?
Probably that one right there.
That one's here.
Or that one.
That one was cool too.
Mainly because I did a lot of work on that one.
Oh, okay. You like it because you worked on it.
And it sounded so good. But this is why. Here's why you need Regas. Regamasters.
Can you play the video too?
Yeah, watch this.
You got sound on that though?
They'll be able to hear a little bit of it, but
just look at it. Will you just look at it? That thing sounded crazy. I think that was CJ driving.
That's such a cool shot.
You don't understand what it took to get up there.
You were way up there, too.
It was a pain.
Oh,
look at that.
Hold on. Let me go back here because this, if Brad is still watching, this is the quick release that we're doing on his car, the SEMA build.
The flip up?
Yeah, I think it was back further. Yeah, right here. Whoop. That's so convenient.
I know, right? You don't have to take it off and lose your wheels. It's just right there. Yeah, that car was hot, but the Regamasters are definitely what you want.
Yeah, Regamasters on an FD look so good. Mm-hmm. You want that, trust me. How do I get out of this? There we go.
Boom.
Look, Regamasters for the FD. Yep. Mm-hmm. The white FD. That white FD was cool too.
That was.
I got a thing for red FDs though.
Red looks good on anything almost.
Yeah.
It's just race car-y.
Yeah, I don't know. FDs are. I love FDs. I'm just like I've done some work on rotaries here, like stuff. But
so you're getting more comfortable with it.
Yeah, I mean I'm more comfortable with it, but like I feel like I would have to work on that specific motor for like a long time to really get comfortable with it.
That is true.
Whereas I feel like I'd be like straight down to like just do an LS and I know it's terrible. You guys can hate me as much as you want, but I would totally be down to do like an LS or an SR swapping an FD. I actually saw an SR swapping an FD up at H2O and I was like,
I can't imagine that.
It fits so well, dude.
Well, not even the fitment, just the sound and just it being in an FD is so off.
Well, I mean, I would drive it until the rotary blew up, and then I'd probably port it and then blow it up again. And
Rotaries don't blow up, man. What are you talking about?
They don't. I mean, they do last a long time if you take care of them right. But it's you
gotta know what you're doing.
Right.
If you just buy one thing and it's like a normal engine, no, it's not.
Yeah, the black FD that we have coming in soon. Oh man. Ed, he said, tell Ed and go ahead and the TO4R, top. It's big single already.
I still don't even know anything about that. I know about the white one.
Ooh, K-swap the FD. Actually, I don't hate that idea.
Ah,
that'd be a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
See, the more I've been seeing, like it seems like in the past year, everybody's doing K-swaps on everything.
Everything.
Because now you can make them rear-wheel drive. So, been seeing a lot of that. It's going to be hard to find to get the correct spec for an FD. Yeah, you just got to find them. I mean, we can be on the lookout for them. We got ways to find wheels for sure.
Well, we got tons on the wall here anyway.
Yeah,
that's a set right there for.
Actually, this set right here is for an FD.
Yeah, for an FD.
But it's on a black car. It would look good on black though. It's like a chocolate.
Yeah,
like a metallic chocolate. And let me show you these wheels.
Just showing you guys everything.
Here, these wheels right here are specifically made. They're fresh built. They're literally made for an FD. So those will be good on that black car too. See if I can get us in there. Nope. Close. That's better. Now it's just our shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Let's see. What was the first car you guys ever owned?
I had a 98 Chrysler Cirrus. Sucked because I drove for a while. It was good. Transmission went out. I put it wasn't brand new. I put a new transmission in, spent tons of money like an idiot. This is why I didn't know anything about cars. And it went out again. I crushed it. Not even joking. Not even joking. Don't buy a Dodge. Don't buy a Dodge. Older Dodges especially. Transmissions suck.
I drive a Dodge Stratus.
Yeah.
I had a 1987 Jeep Comanche pickup truck.
Oh.
And that thing was awesome.
I bet it was.
And
never owned a Jeep. Always wanted to.
I sold it for $500 with like 140,000 miles on it.
Why is that? Was it just?
I don't know. I seriously don't remember.
What
are you doing,
Chris?
He turned our lights off.
He must have forgot.
He forgot we were even here.
Chris, where's your mind?
He went to
at,
Subway
man?
And back and forgot about us.
Yeah, dang, son. As you can't clearly see us through the glass.
I know.
You know.
But yeah, that was the first vehicle, and then I had a Jetta, and drove that until the head gasket blew up, and then just said screw it, traded it in, bought my wife a car, and I don't know. I've had a bunch of stuff.
Speaking of Eclipses, it's not the same one, but I think it was the 3rd-G Eclipse. It was okay. I think it was 3rd or 4th. How many Eclipses did they have? It was a 4G. 4G. Yeah, the bubbly ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know why I bought that.
Because Paul Walker.
No,
you're right.
Walker. Not that one. Yeah, no, not the 2G. I think that's 2G. Yeah.
I don't know.
I get confused. Whatever.
Ron says time to K-swap the wide body Miata. That actually would be.
I heard about that. But money, man, can't do that.
Yeah, that's expensive.
That's really expensive.
I mean, really, you're talking like $7,000 to do a K-swap, even halfway right.
Heck no. It'd be cool and all, but
because of course you want to turbo it.
I would LS before I K-swap, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, but it's expensive to LS swap a Miata
too. But I'm saying I'd rather do LS if I'm gonna spend all that money.
Because they do make kits now, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff. You have to change out the whole subframes, like both subframes.
But it's nuts.
8-inch rear end in it.
It's death trap.
It's yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be I can't even imagine though.
That'd be so fun.
It would just be a burnout machine, like 4th, 5th gear, just whack, whack, whack. I mean, even like a 5.3 LS, like there's so much torque on those things. Like they're literally just
burn out in 5th gear. That's just crazy.
I can't even imagine, dude.
So much fun.
Like it's pretty crazy because there's like if you watch Taylor Ray on YouTube,
I watch Taylor Ray. Yep.
Like he just put a 6.2 in his car and he's running sticky like 235s.
And he's probably shredding those.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Like real sticky, like race tires.
How wide? What tire?
Like 235. That's it. Because it's stock body. You can't fit anything bigger than that under it.
He needs to go a little wider with that.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I'll help him out. You know what I'm saying? Taylor Ray, hit me up.
Oh man. All right, guys, get some. If you've got any more questions, get them in. We'll probably start shutting her down here in a few.
It's been a pretty good podcast so far. You guys have been
fun.
talking interactive. We showed you guys the shop. Showed you guys the shop. Started up the R35. That was nuts.
Yeah.
If you're in here now, you missed it. We started the R35 and it's so loud. So
yeah, I'm
good.
sorry, guys.
You
missed it. You have to just go back and watch this
go,
entire
go
podcast.
back. Yeah, you'll find it.
But even after this podcast is live, feel free in the comments, like let us know what we can do better with events, what you want to see us do.
Oh, you know what we forgot?
What?
So, besides the whole point, we got all you guys in here. I hope you guys have hit the notification bell.
Yes.
What was it? 13%?
13.3%, guys. 13.3% of 6,100 something viewers or like subscribers have the notification bell turned on.
Crazy. If you're in here now, you need to go hit that ASAP.
Yep. If you're in here right now.
If you don't know how to do it, ask us.
I don't know if I can
Google it. Can you bring it up?
Let me see if I can do it on another channel. I'd have to do it with a different video, and I'm not trying to promote anybody else. So, any dates for the Dyno Day or events coming up? So the fall open house, I think, is already scheduled, right?
Excuse me, October 3rd.
Yeah, it should be on the Facebook page.
No, I need to make an event for that.
Okay, well, yeah.
So I'll work on.
We already have that one.
I'll put that on my list right now. Actually,
yeah, we already have that one scheduled. I don't think the event page is up for that, but the Dyno Day event will be up by the end of the week. So you guys will know when that it's happening. It's happening within a month. We'll put it that way. So be on the lookout for that.
Boom, on my list.
But serious talk here, guys. Notification bell.
Yeah.
Like that's the only way you can tell. What's your favorite Toyota ever made?
Ooh. I do not know.
That's hard.
It's really hard. Toyota.
I'm probably gonna make a few people mad here, but it's made by Toyota. It's also a Lexus, and it's an LS430.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So if you've been watching since the beginning of the podcast, you know what I'm talking about. But
I'm gonna go with the JZX90 or JZX100.
Yeah. I don't know. I would love to have a 110.
They have a 110? Dude,
Girl.
I didn't even know that.
Hold on.
How do I work here and not know that?
I don't know.
I really didn't know that. What? You just blew my mind.
Look at this. Look. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold on. We're sharing
110. It is.
Yeah. It's everything I want in my life.
What year is that?
I can't remember what year they made them in, but look at these things.
God.
It's the taillights that get me.
Man, it looks so clean though.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, son.
Almost looks like a Honda from the front end.
It does a little bit.
But like those taillights are so sick. The back end,
Yes, sir.
Like look at this thing right here. Oh my gosh,
okay,
dude.
that's a little absurd.
That's way too much. But that's
absurd, buddy.
That's nuts.
But yeah, I respect that.
Like this is perfect right here.
It has like a Camry Honda vibe, like I swear.
That's perfect right there.
Man.
On some Ordens. Whew.
Those look good on everything.
Leon Hardwood Ordens. Because it's literally a race car, but it's a 4-door and it's kind of VIP. Mm. Yeah.
Dang. Okay, we gotta get some of them.
Yeah. I mean, I think they were. Let me pull that up too.
I'm pretty sure those aren't legal.
Yeah, I don't remember when they. Well, I know they're not legal yet, but I can't remember what year they were made. Not off the top of my head. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna say anything wrong because I don't want people to flame me on the internet. Let's see here. 2002. 2002 to 7.
Nice. Those are hot.
Yeah. So we got quite a while.
Toyota Matrix.
Toyota Matrix.
Come on, man. Wow. Yeah, those are super hot. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, they're many, many years away from coming here. Yeah.
Man.
What is that? 6 years?
2001.
2002.
2002.
So it's 6 or 7 years. It's 2020. So it'd be math. Yeah, 7 years.
I wasn't even gonna try.
Hey, look at that. Michael Worth, thank you so much. Set to bell all. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Because see, now every time we upload a video or do anything, you'll get a notification and you'll know that, hey, I need to go watch this.
We do a lot with the videos. You do not want to miss the videos. I'm trying to tell you that now.
Any Datsun 280Zs come through the shop. We do have a Datsun 240Z
project.
the project that we're getting ready to get broken down. We're doing an RB26 swapping that, so it's going to be super cool. Be
super cool, yeah.
And it's getting like full resto, so like paint, everything, wheels, tires, suspension. It's going to be really, really pretty. What's your favorite rally car?
I don't really know much about rallies.
Cosworth.
I can't say.
That would be mine.
Cosworth.
Yep.
I'd actually, you know what? Nope, Celica. Definitely.
Yeah,
just
the
from
GT4s.
Just from playing all the video games.
Yeah,
from
Gran Turismo. Yep, Gran Turismo 4.
And I remember like the decals and stuff that were on it, like
because it was the Castrol.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was like the green and red one or whatever I believe was on it, something like that. But yeah, that was.
I believe that like
could have swore it was like Ripple red and green.
We tried to bid on one of those and we didn't end up getting it because we actually had the full Castrol livery, Castrol WRC GT4 Celica that we were trying to buy, and then I think we just didn't win it.
That would have been
unfortunately. That'd be so cool. Oh, that would have been really cool to have. That was like a history piece. But all right, guys.
You guys killed it this podcast.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I mean, this is how we like the podcast. We like you guys live in the chat and asking questions and helping us out with all these, it's just more fun when it's a conversation instead of us just talking to you.
Yeah, right.
So thank you guys so much. Like we said, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's somewhere probably up on that side of your screen. And that's it, guys. So we'll see you next time. Peace.